video, I'll just be quickly going over the different banners that are currently active for version 2.7. I do apologize, this was meant to be something that I was going to do over the weekend when HoYoverse actually teased and announced officially what the banners were going to be, but some delays happened and here we are. So I'm going to do this video anyway, but of course it's already out there, the information, but I want to put it out there anyway, so here we go. So basically, let's go over the two banners. So we have Yelan debuting, and we have Xiao as a second rerun for him. So it's his third banner overall since his debut last year, 2021, for the Lantern Rite Festival. So basically, my thoughts on Xiao are that if you don't have Xiao and you want an Animo a character that's crowd control and as a DPS, then go for him. But I've made this clear on my previous posts about him before, like over like other videos, that I don't personally use Xiao. I don't dislike any of the characters in the game, but I don't use Xiao, and I have him. I have him at C0. I even have his Primordial Jade Spear from way back when, and I just never really used him because on PlayStation, I'm just not that good at it, and I recently used him, and I wasn't good at it, let's put it that way. But I know that people on PC or whatever, they can click and do the plunge attack and get the maximum amount of DPS out of him, and that's great. But on PlayStation, I'm just not that good at it, and I know that some people on mobile can't really utilize him that well either because of the plunging that he does is kind of not as smooth and fluid as how Kazuha's elemental skill is more fluid, for example. So that's basically my thoughts on Xiao. However, he's a great character, and if you've been waiting for him and you missed him on his first two banners, then this is his third time around, basically. So feel free to go for him. Next, we have our girl Yelan. So as you may know, I was lucky and I was blessed and I got her the other day, and I'm super duper excited to have her. I'm still building her, so stay tuned for a review of her. Now, is she kind of a must-pull character? She would be only if you're bored of your existing character roster and you want to, get another Hydro character. She is basically, in a way, I don't want to say this way, but people say that she's a 5-star Xingqiu. Of course, she's more than that. She is much more than that. But if you have Xingqiu in one team, for example, on the Spiral Abyss, then on the other side now you can then have Yelan to help you out. Because some people didn't like Child and they skipped him, for example, and some people didn't go for Ayato either. So this would be another great option, and she's a great DPS and support, and also a sub DPS, and she's very free to play friendly and very easy to use. And has an off field aspect to her, which is amazing, and she's easy because when you're building her, I realized that you can just give her all your HP substat and HP main stat artifacts, and she'll be great. And she's good with many different weapons as well. So I would say that she's not a must-pull character, but she's definitely a very good character to get involved with, especially if you need someone to help you out in terms of DPS and to support your other team members and to create reactions with the Hydro. So, for example, Vaporize, freeze, electrify, right, with water, etc. Right? I think it's called electrocharge, I think, or something. Yeah. Anyway, so like variety of things. So I think that she's quite amazing, and I think many other streamers would agree. But I wouldn't say that any of their characters are must pulls. I think the only ones I would say are must pulls are like Zhongli, Raiden Shogun, probably Kazuha, maybe. Like it depends, right? But then yes, she's quite up there for me. I will be honest though, when you can compare her to the other previous 5-star Hydro character Ayato last patch, Ayato does stuff that she can't do, which I've been using him obviously before, as you guys may have seen on my previous streams, etc. And he's amazing, and he syncs really well with Raiden Shogun. So anyway, but other than that, of course, he's gone now, but Yelan is amazing. Okay, just to briefly now talk about the 4 stars. So there is Yanfei, Noelle, and Barbara on this banner, and realistically, none of them are worth going for the Constellations unless you like those characters. Barbara and Noelle you get for free, which is why they are not available, and especially when you're new to the game, you get them for free, which is why they are not listed here as a trial. They don't do that for the trial because they consider them like the characters that you get for free in the beginning of the game. So that's why they don't give it to you as a trial, in case you're wondering. So that's why they're not here. Yanfei is a good option if you are but she's actually a very niche option. Sorry, I was apologizing because I went to the wrong screen. But yeah, she's a very niche option. She's okay. Remember, Klee might be coming back in 2.8, the next patch, for her summer adventure with the new islands or the return of the islands. So remember, Klee's the 5-star, and many people do love Klee's personality. I especially adore her. Yanfei is definitely not bad as well, and Yanfei has something that Klee doesn't have. Yanfei has a little bit of a shield if you get her constellations, and Yanfei can shoot her fireballs further than where Klee can dump her bombs. So there's that aspect as well. So I mean, these 4-star characters are easy to build. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them, but they're not required in any way. I mean, if you wanted to collect some constellations on some of them, then yes, then maybe pulling on either of these banners is okay. But if not, then you can also skip both banners and wait for the next patch, because it is expected and rumored, but it's expected obviously, that Yoimiya, Klee, and Kazuha are coming in 2.8. I've already done a predictions video for that. Check that out if you're interested. And yeah, basically that's where it is at right now. I feel like right now, Yelan is probably the better pick in my opinion, especially because many people who are older players in the game, they've already gotten Xiao perhaps, or they've passed and skipped him already previously. So if you're looking for something fresh, then Yelan brings something new to the table, and again, she's really F2P friendly, like I said. I will show a review of her very soon. I'm still trying to build her because I didn't pre-farm for all of her stuff beforehand because I wasn't sure I was going to go for her. So anyway, stay tuned. Yeah. So if you please subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know if you guys are going for Yelan or Xiao or any of the 4-star characters, or if you're going for the weapon banner. Stay tuned, because in my next video I'm going to be talking about the weapon banner as well. So stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you there.